How you doing? I'm Job from the ISC. Sitting here playing with Pedro. That is Pedro. If I should set him on my shoulder, or yeah, I'd probably get committed or something. Um, anyway, I'll set Pedro like right here, so he look like a big dog. Okay, let me get serious. Um, this may seem like Survival 101 to all you super preppers out there, to all you guys who know it all. One thing I found out in real situation, because I've really had to survive, I've really actually had to live a life of surviving day to day. And not everybody can say that. Um, and I can say this, some people will surprise you. Some of the ones you'll think it's kind of like same thing of being on some kind of a field of battle, whether it be in a bar or whether it be in some foreign land or whether it be fighting for your life or whatever. You never know, or in a life and death situation, you never know who is going to be the one to rise to the occasion when it's fight or flight time. And that could mean just doing your job in the military so that it saves other people's lives, or it could mean, an all-out battle to the death. You never know who's going to rise to the occasion. And I get tickled sometime at all these gung ho guys. It's like, yeah, man, let's rock this thing, man. I was just thinking, hurry and kick off, man, and their necks are about to bulge, and it looks like they're just gonna just spring a leak in their jugular, man, and just go out, man. But anyway, oh yeah. See my rowdy pupper dog got up there? Anyway, check this out. No, all jokes aside, you never know who's going to rise to the occasion. I was surprised to know that one time me and my wife got in a survival situation, and she ended up being able to make fire better than me. To my surprise, I thought I was Fire King here. Okay, you know how everybody's been watching a Tiger King? Well, I thought I was Fire King. Well, it turns out after I taught my wife, she ended up, me being able to say, hon, you go ahead and get the fire started, and I'll go ahead and go get the wood. Because gathering the wood and stuff, considering I only had a machete, I didn't even have an axe, was the harder job. But it's not an easy job to start any fire, as anybody that knows anything about any survival knows that. Even on a good day, it's hard to start a fire. And I'd come back and she'd have that fire crack-a-lacking. But anyway, I could brag on my wife all day because she is a trooper when it comes to that stuff. Because in the fight or flight situation, she rose to the occasion. And I've seen guys, like I said, that's, oh, yeah, man, yeah, let them bring it, man. Let them start that Civil War, yeah. Yeah, well, you're an idiot. You don't want this country to completely fall apart to where there's no food, and you're out here having to scrape, and you ain't got no food, and then your roids are gone. All you got is got the neck up here, and and you got all that. No, all that roids rage and goes out the window, and you start sucking in estrogen as soon as your food level drops, and you ain't got no more roids. And then your tits start to turn in. I won't go there. You don't have chest anymore. You have breast. Yeah, you men, you big roiders. But now don't get me wrong. I got friends that's took it. I've taken it in the past, myself for a short while. Found out that I was just as big without them, just about it, but I wasn't taking them on the scale that most people would because I was afraid of them. But anyway, that's another story. What I want to get to is this. Okay, like I said, this is prepper prepping 101, survival 101 to some of y'all. So some of y'all may find this boring. But now what I did was, is I went out, I paid $1.50 for that. I know you're seeing it backwards probably, but that's 91% isopropyl alcohol. First aid antiseptic, topical, antimicrobial. For treatment of minor cuts and scrapes. Okay, 91's pretty good. I've got another one here that I got that is, I think, less. This one also was $1.50. This one's only 70%. I've got another one I think's even less than that. It's 50%. But it's about twice the size of both of these. But now here's what I wanted to get at. Here's the whole teaching lesson of today. Also, there is aloe vera gel. It comes in many forms, in many shapes. Sometimes you can get it into little packs, big packs, whatever. Used to it as a dime a dozen. Now they're charging out the yin yang for it. But anyway, I was able to get this bottle for $3. Now you can see what I've used. Now these things don't come packed to the rim anyway. So I mean it was about here, and I used to right here, okay? That's what I used. Now, if you have, like I have, I've used like bottles of hand sanitizer for a long time, and even back when it wasn't cool, you know, I was the hand sanitizer guy. I just like it, having the feeling of my hands being clean, even when I wasn't washing them, because dirt don't hurt, and it still don't hurt. But anyway, that's what I used out of that, and I added this much of the 91 because where I used a little less of this. But if you see how thick that is, see how thick that is. So yeah, I'm even shaking it here, and it's that's good stuff, good thick stuff. But look here, I've only used this much, and you know they don't fill this to the rim either. It's about down to here, so I've used about that much of that, and about that much of that. And what did I get? Oh, voila! This was almost empty. It was down to about right here. And anybody that has, if you've ever paid attention to your hand sanitizer, put down, shook it up, got that to the right, gel. See how that's gelling up there? You got your little air pocket there and stuff. That's gelling up. See the little bubbles and stuff? That's what you look for. Little bubbles. You know, you got about the right mix. And then you put it on your hand, and there should be a little mix of it kind of running off your hand. And man, that smells like pure alcohol. Woo! Smells like pure alcohol. But speed this tape up. And now, man, that's some good smelling stuff now. Because that's not the actual hand sanitizer that went in there. I just made some. And it took me about $4 and something. And as you can see from what I just made a 10 full ounce bottle of hand sanitizer out of about 2 ounces maybe alcohol to about a quarter of 16 ounces, so about 4 ounces of 4 ounces of that. And look how much more I can make. Just these 2 little bottles. $4. And what people are charging you out the tail for right now, you can make yourself. That's it in a nutshell. That's the whole video. Prepper 101 whole video. I always want to end with a good Bible thing. And it is this. It is Matthew 11:28-30. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. I also like to write quotes. And this one just says, consider. People that used to be close to the Lord feel ashamed and unworthy. Haven't you ever felt ashamed or unworthy to pray? I have. Haven't you ever went on a tyrant to where you've been cussing, or you just went off on somebody because you might have a little bit of an anger problem like I have, and I've had all my life. And then you kind of feel like you're so unworthy to pray, and you're even mad at the time, and you feel so ashamed to have to ask the Lord again, forgive me. You know, if you're looking for that perfect person to follow, you're not going to find him here. In fact, you're not going to find him nowhere. Nowhere. Even the Apostle Paul had to pick up his cross and carry it daily. Even the Apostle Paul had to die daily to his sins. Even the Apostle Paul said the things that I should do, I don't. The things that I want to do the most, that I do the least. I may have just got myself confused, but you get the gist of it. But be close. People that used to be close to the Lord feel ashamed and unworthy to call on him. But that's what he loves most. A penitent heart and a full burden to give. Selah. Jesus is the heartbeat of survival. Think about that.